Okay, welcome to Harmony Point Acupuncture's YouTube channel. We usually post 2 videos a week, yoga, Qigong, and pranayama breathwork. And this class is yoga Qigong, so welcome. And if you like what you're experiencing here, please give us a thumbs up, drop us a line in the comments, and we welcome your subscriptions and really appreciate your support. Okay, so we're going to begin today by just bringing our energy inwards and bringing our awareness to the breath, the tip of the nostrils. Just feel that cool air coming in and the warm air being exhaled. Just going to allow ourselves to be here with this breath for a few moments. We're going to give ourselves permission for this practice on really allowing ourselves to remain focused inwardly on things like the breath and subtle aspects of movement. This is our special time here to bring conscious awareness to some activities that are usually going on unconsciously in the body, like the breath and like subtle aspects of movement that we're usually not paying so much attention to. And this is a perfect time right now, before we go further, if you'd like to, you have any prayers, mantras, personal affirmations, anything that you'd like to say to yourself to help you here with this practice, you can do that now. It may just be, it doesn't have to be anything, any specific kind of thing, anything that feels meaningful to you. If there's a word today that feels important to you, a line of poetry, a verse from a song, anything that you'd like to say to yourself that feels inspiring. And if nothing is occurring to you, that's totally fine. I would just encourage everyone to take a moment, with or without words or songs, to just focus your personal intention for this practice. I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to all of my amazing teachers. So let's stand up. We're going to begin by doing some hands interlocking breathing. We're going to interlock the fingers. And we're going to inhale and exhale. Okay, and now we're going to come up at an angle and continue practice. Now straight overhead. And stop the practice. Hands at the side of the body. Stand here for a moment. This is what I call our default posture. So we're having our hands separated. We want to stretch our hands out so that the fingers are separated. We want room between the side of the body and the torso. Our tongue is at the roof of the mouth. The face is relaxed. We're going to move on now to ankle stretch breathing. So we're going to take a breath in and come on our toes and exhale down. Very gentle quality, like we're moving through the water. Relax with the hands to the side of the body. Notice the effects of the practice on the calves and shoulders. Now we're going to move on to the chest opening breathing. So we're going to bring the palms together in front of the chest. Feel that energy between the palms. Take a breath in and open up the chest. Exhale back together. Separate the feet about shoulder width, bend the knees. Come up to this. We're going to do a modification of the chest opening breathing. So instead of from here, we're going to bend the arms in a very generous stance here. Feel that energy between the fingertips. Feel the energy here. Continue the practice. And we're going to come back to our default posture. Tongue is at the roof of the mouth, face is relaxed. You got this nice space between the side of the body, arms, standing. This is actually a practice in and of itself. Do this and find somewhere. Okay, now we're going to go for our general loosening. So bend the knees, just go from side to side. Movements from the waist, the upper body is like dead weight. Forward, direction, goes. Now we're going to circle from the waist. Just allow the arms to flop forward. I'll just do whatever they do. Go like this if you want, and then the other way around. Just allow the arms to just be free. Circling the waist. Now we're going to do a few things. We'll come back to our default posture. Remember, the elbows are relaxed, the palms are stretched open, the arms are space between the side of the body and the arms. Now we're going to go through a few shoulder things. So begin with the water dripping exercise. So you're going to imagine the water dripping down from the ceiling. It's hitting your hand and you're offering it around. As you perform this exercise, see if you can really pay very close attention to all the sensations in the forearm and the hand as you're offering your water, dumping it. A lot of sensations all the way through the arm. You pay attention. Sensation. Stop the practice. Take a moment to compare sides of the body. We haven't worked this one yet. We've worked this one. We haven't worked this one. Notice the different sensations. Want to make sure, we want to get in the habit of returning to the default posture. I'm going to put this arm behind the back and just this right arm that we just worked. Just around the wheel. Okay, now we're going to come to the other side. Bring water dripping on this other side. The water comes down here to the palm, comes around. Have your hand right in front of your chest, catching that water drop, offering it around and dumping it. Again, offer. And really pay attention to all the sensations in this arm. So you can notice all the muscles and sensations that are working to help you. stop the practice. Again, come back to the default posture. Notice the differences between the two sides. You may or may not notice differences. Now put this right hand behind your back and just let this swing. Now we're going to bend the knees. Have our feet about shoulder width. Bend the knees. Make a nice triangle. Your hands, you want to keep that default posture with you in the hands as you move into the next thing. So you want those hands to be nice and open. So your hands, you're not tense with your hands. Your hands are nice and stretched open, and you're making a little triangle. We're going to turn, we're going to have this posture, we want to have the idea, almost feel like our elbows are resting on a bar top. So that helps relax the shoulders, our face is relaxed, our tongue is at the roof of the mouth. We're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to turn to the left. Turning from the waist, do not move the knees. Make sure the knees are both going forward. Inhale back to the center. Exhale to the left. Let's practice at your own pace. Inhale. You're exhaling as you twist. Your inhale. You can come back to the center. Your eyes are relaxed and gaze into the triangle. Back to the center and just stand for a moment. Now separate the feet against shoulder width. And we're going to go from side to side. And wave to the left. Wave to the right. then stop the practice and then back to it. Now we're going to come on down to the floor. Adjust the screen. Sit cross-legged, just circle. Waist. And reverse direction. Sitting tall with your foot down. So inhale, exhale. And direction. Now imagine you have a rod straight through the center of the body and you're just rotating around that rod in one direction. So the rod is kind of like a sailboat in one direction. And the other direction. One more thing, we're going to make a little T with our little our first fingers. Draw. Downwards. Now we're going to go for the general loosening of the joints. So we're going to bring the left leg out and loosen up the right hip by cradling the right hip. Now put the outside of the right foot on top of the left thigh or the bottom of the right foot against the inner part of the left thigh. Straight out. If you're straight out, you're going to go inhale, exhale. If you're here, you're going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you're here, you're going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Visualizing this right hip is healthy. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, drawing pick one between the toes and draw a circle in one direction. And the other direction. Right leg out. Left. Outside of the left foot on top of the right thigh. Bottom of the left foot against the inner part of the right thigh. Straight out. Straight out. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Zero. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Zero. Inhale. Exhale. So we're visualizing this left hip. It's healthy. Inhale. Exhale. 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 Left side, we're putting a triangle between our toes and moving across. And the other direction. Shake out. Back. Just relax. All right. Now, body to some shoulder, neck and shoulder stuff. So we're going to begin by going through some shoulder shrugs. Movement is coming from here, just up and down. This is all relaxed. So there should be movement is from here. Your face should be relaxed. Your tongue is at the root. Okay, now inhale, lean back, open up the throat. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Back to the center. Exhale left. Back to the center. Exhale right. Back to the center. Exhale left. Back to the center. Exhale left your left shoulder. Back to the center. Exhale right shoulder. Back to the center. Exhale left your left shoulder. Back to the center. Exhale right shoulder. Back to the center. Now let's go all the way around. Reverse direction. Up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Up. Down. Relax. Now we're going to come on down to the floor. Bring the knees in. Hands underneath the knees. Inhale and exhale. Pushing down. Inhale up. So we're not pushing our knees, we're pushing under the knee. And when we exhale, we're going to push down, inhale up. Exhale, your elbow is coming down, your shoulder comes down to the floor. Inhale up. Exhale to push down. Inhale. Exhale to push down. Exhale to push down. Up. More times. Exhale. 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 Okay, bend your knees, bring your hands out, perpendicular to the body. Some spinal twists. And inhale as you exhale, you can bring your knees to the left, your face to the right. Back to the center. Exhale, bring your knees to the right, face to the left. Back to the center. Exhale, twist. Center. Exhale, twist. Center. And keep doing some more rounds at your own pace. Really allow the breath to help you with the practice. You're exhaling as you twist and inhaling as you come back to the center. And come on down to the floor. Relax. Release into the floor. And we're going to move on into our deep relaxation. So you can remain lying down, or you can, I'm going to sit up to guide us. If you choose to do this sitting up, I strongly suggest that you have your back supported against the wall or a chair. Okay. So everybody take a moment to find where you're going to be doing the deep relaxation. You might want to put a pillow under your head or put the pillow under your knees if that's more comfortable. We're going to move into our deep relaxation. once you're ready, I'll invite you to bring your awareness to the whole surface of your back and just notice how the contact from the surface of your back against the floor is feeling. Surface of the floor and surface of your back. Feel your back against the floor. And now bring your awareness to your abdomen. And just notice the breath in the abdomen. And just notice that as you inhale, the abdomen rises. And as you exhale, the abdomen falls. And the abdomen just rises and falls all on its own. There's nothing you need to do about it. It's just happening. Abdomen's rising on the inhalation, falling on the exhalation. Breath is just moving through you and you can just receive it. And now we're going to begin to relax the body in parts. And we're going to begin with the lower part of the body. We're going to relax the toes, relax the soles of the feet, relax the top of the feet, relax the ankles, relax the calves, relax the shins, relax the knees, relax the thighs, relax the buttocks, relax the hip and groin area. Allow the entire lower portion of the body to be completely relaxed. And now, with awareness focused on this lower portion of the body, we're going to take a breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Oh. Ready? Breath in. Oh. And again, breath in. Oh. And one more time, breath in. And now we're going to bring our awareness into the middle of the body. We're going to relax the abdomen, relax the low back, relax the mid back, relax the upper back, relax the chest, relax the shoulders, relax the upper arms, relax the elbows, relax the forearms, Relax the wrists. Relax the hands. Relax the fingertips. Relax the whole sides of the torso, the rib cage. Relax your lungs and relax your breath. Now we're going to take a breath in, and on the next exhalation, we're going to remain focused on the center torso part of the body. And as we exhale, we're going to remain focused on the center of the body, the torso, and we're going to exhale the sound. Ready? Breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. Now we're going to bring our awareness to the throat and head area. We're going to relax the throat, relax the back of the neck, relax the base of the skull, relax the back of the head, relax the top of the head, relax the forehead, relax the eyebrows, relax the eyes, relax the face, relax the mouth, relax the tongue, relax the jaw. Allow the entire throat and head area to be completely relaxed. Now, with awareness focused on this throat and head area, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready? Breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. Now we're going to bring all three sounds together, the ah, the o, and the and we're going to tone them as one sound. Ah, ah in the lower part of the body, o in the middle part of the body, in the throat and head area. So we go ah. And as we do this, we're going to feel the sounds in each of the three parts of the body and feel that sound moving from the lower to the middle to the upper. So we're going to begin by toning 3 times. Let's take a breath in. Breath in. In. Now we're going to continue toning on, but I'm going to guide us so that there's going to be a space between the end of one Om and the beginning of the next Om. And that space is going to become a little bit longer each time. So what we want to do is we want to focus our awareness on that space that's happening between the sounds. And as that space expands, we want to focus our awareness out into that expanding space and feel ourselves actually becoming a part of that space. And I just want to remind everyone, please do not attempt to hold your breath during the space. Just let your breath do whatever it does. It's fine. Your breath may naturally suspend itself. It may start and stop. Do not worry about the breath. Just focus your awareness on the space that's going to be expanded. Okay, let's begin. Breath in. Breath in. In. Breath in. Breath in. Now take a breath in for one final Aum, but this time really experience each of the three parts of the sound in each of the three parts of the body. Ready? Breath in. Now gradually bring awareness back into the body. Begin to move the fingers and toes. And slowly come to a seated position. If you're lying down or if you're sitting back, just sit forward and try to keep your eyes closed as you're sitting up or sitting forward. And rub your palms together, get them nice and warm. Cup them gently over your eyes. And pull your palms away from your eyes as you open your eyes into your palms. Thank you so much for joining.